What will you do if you are the last man on Earth? Realistically, I'd need to pick a mall, supermarket, or something to ration food supplies. Electricity won't do unless I find a generator I can use somehow. That's how refrigerated products can still go a while. Internet will be down and out very quickly too, so I'll have to do the good old-fashioned way of gaining knowledge libraries. Without the ability to grow my own food, I'd say I'd last a year, maybe two. If I learn how to do it though, I can live far longer. Or vegetables. I probably won't be able to harvest meat from anywhere, so that's off the table, at least after a little while. Last man or last person? Person most likely try my hand at self-sufficiency, collecting a lot of stuff before it goes back or the infrastructure decays. It also depends on how all the other people disappeared, because that can cause a lot of chaos by itself, like airplanes falling out of the sky, trains derailing, etc. Man, there's a comic series about that, but pretty sure it's either hide or be killed at least a couple of months until the women have rebuilt society to the point where you're not randomly killed by someone crazy. You said last man. Yes. Does that mean women are still around? I would think it'd be quite dangerous for me if so. I am not a 10-10, but being the only one left would mean I would be hunted relentlessly. Even assuming everyone stayed cool and orderly, it's likely I would be captured, imprisoned, poked, prodded, used. It would not be the fantasy life our reptilian brain first conjures up. So, death by snoo if possible. Otherwise I am eating a gun barrel. My daily up to all humans but me gone. I'd hit up Canadian Tire and grab knives, hunting guns, fishing gear, then to all pharmacies for my meds, then gather all the dogs I know, grab several chickens from a farm, library for my big book of medicine and a hunting book, then off to Vancouver area where growing food is easy all year round, live off of a Costco. I'm a redhead, so can't go too far south, but don't want winters. Erase electricity for myself and gas. Research on how to keep vermin and wild animals away, how to make cement and infrastructure maintenance, and how to produce household items like bleach, matches, everything I possibly could need in the daily life, and set up a farm. Get me some chickens for the eggs and their meat. Do what I do now, bodybuilding. I often dream about being the last man on Earth, and I'm genuinely a very introverted person. I don't hate people, I just love quiet and my alone time. Being the last person on Earth would be a dream come true. I bodybuild like I do and drive super fast, learn how to fly a plane or drive a boat so I could travel, etc. Edit misread and thought it said last human on Earth. My point still stands. I will shoot from a rifle, pistol, flamethrower, machine gun, hunt animals, and drive a cool car throughout the city without traffic jams or speed limits. I'll start planting cucumbers and potatoes. I would play all the games on PC and PlayStation. I'll start playing sports, dancing, singing, and drawing. Well, you don't need to pay money, everything is free. This would be the best year of my life. Provided the world isn't just ruins. Learn to survive and drive. Get some good travel guides and maps. Visit as much as I can. Is there anything else I could do? Because I'd spend a lot of time preserving food out of both necessity and enjoyment. And I don't think it's worth walking back to home if it takes like a month. So I better take everything with me. Die. Not right away, but it won't be too long before supplies run out or predators realize humans are gone and start stalking the streets. Not like power is going to necessarily keep working if I'm the only one around. Might grab a boat and head downriver to a warmer climate. Not about to survive a Midwest winter in my condition without power. Better luck, NFL. Until a hurricane hits anyway. Kill myself. I'm quite literally only alive right now because it'd make my family sad if I died. I have some of the most painful chronic conditions known to man. I can't look after myself a lot of the time. I can't even dress myself half the time. I'm not here because I want to be. I'm here because people need me. And I won't abandon people I love. And then go and do some cool stuff in my area that's within walking distance. Then I'd go to the hospital and find something to kill myself with. After all, I know the code to my local department. Drive as many cool cars as I can. Most likely accidentally kill myself going through town at 100 miles per hour. Then definitely accidentally kill myself trying to fulfill my dream of being a pilot and trying to figure it out. Mostly play with as many toys as I can that I would never be able to afford. Are animals still around? If so, I'd make the best out of a bad situation until the day my cat dies, and then I'd probably get so drunk that I could muster up the courage to kill myself. Or maybe I'd stick around and take care of several animals if they cross my path. Head to a military installation where they have food stockpiled, go grab a tank, drive it over to the airfield, start shooting planes. Just generally go around, cause mayhem and destruction. Get a really fancy fast car, do donuts in the front yard of the White House. Hang with the gorillas. Tarzan style. They're like 95 the same as humans, so they should have more or less compatible diets. So I wouldn't starve. And from what I've seen with human-gorilla interactions both in captivity and the wild, they seem pretty chill. First, do my regular routine until I realize I was the last man. After that, it depends what you mean by man. If I am last, being probably see what in Area 51 and other and secretive place. If last, male, hide for a time until I accept the enviable. Be heaven to me, and I'd probably go cross-country exploring, since no one is around to enforce laws or require me to pay for anything, since I can just do it myself, and if I can't, I'll just learn how to. Probably KMS. Imagine being the only man in a world filled with feminists. Yeah. No thanks. Not to mention the basic duties I'd have to do, cause I'm the man of the world now. World would be fucked up. Because of me or because of them. And chronicle every piece of information of our civilization that I could, in hopes that any visitors to our planet, or any species that evolves after us, will know we were here and what we were like. No matter how hard I try breed with the other woman to revive the Earth's population, it is basically impossible, since over 80 of shits we need in everyday life is run by men. What I'm saying is that women can't run the Earth alone. Wait till I knock off work. Go home. Feed my dog. Play some video games on empty servers. Reheat something in the microwave. Watch some YouTube, Netflix. And masturbate, that with the lights on and the curtains open. Post-to-post scenario, or last because everybody else suddenly vanished. If the latter is the case, I'd have at least some time to enjoy myself before everything would collapse from lack of maintenance. Becky, if you're still alive, I'm the last guy on Earth, ha ha ha. Serious Emma, go loot all the shit I want for survival: solar panels, chickens, rape, hospitals, pain killers, you name, I'm going to have fun. Have you seen the show Last Man on Earth? That's pretty much what I do. Driving around in a tank, setting mannequins on fire with a flamethrower, floating in a pool filled with margaritas. That kind of thing. Info: how did the others die? Did they just vanish instantly? Or was there chaos that led to a Mad Max scenario? If the first, I'd travel widely. If the second, I'd travel, but it would be much harder. In this hypothetical scenario, women still exist. I guess I start fathering kids and hope there are enough frozen zygotes and bank sperm to provide enough genetic diversity for the next generation. Write about it for the aliens who find our civilization. I'd also try and get abducted. Maybe head to some crop circle, mine, pyramid, Bermuda Triangle, etc. and see what happens. Fuck around at SETI. Oh man, I'd look for a Porsche 911 and a racetrack. Second, I would dump all my clothes and walk naked like we're meant to. The last thing would be finding a purpose. Something to do or hold on to. If everyone is last on Earth, then technically it's a paradox because everyone is on Earth. So I will probably go back to her and ask if she wants to give us another try. Don't feel very good. Well, I know for sure I would never be able to jack it ever again. I have always followed a strict no jerking it to the thought of people who have passed away policy. Seems too weird to me. Move into an animal farm. Enjoy my final days surrounded by animal friends. Although if I could, I'd try to have a big bonfire during the day, hoping the smoke would signal another human. I'm going to travel across the world and come on everything. Aliens and potential future civilizations will spend eons wondering who the fuck I am and why my DNA is all over everything. Last man as in male. Probably get held captive and farmed until the world becomes stable again. Sadness. Last human. Probably die by day 3 trying to fly a helicopter or something. Wander around for a bit to see if all the women are gone too. If yes, end myself and complete the destroy humanity quest. If not, prepare for lots and lots of sexy time, I guess. Travel the country, spray paint alive in Fresno on all the billboards, and spend the rest of my life in Fresno goofing around until either someone else shows up or I die. Last male. Hi. Last man. Learn how to use solar panels, how simple farm chickens would work in this scenario, and on personal time learn a lot of random shit. Just drive. No speed limits. No rules. No other drivers. The ultimate fun way to drive. With this I would obviously try out different cars and visit all kinds of places. Rewrite the ending of WrestleMania 30 to The Undertaker beating Lesnar and going 20-0. That way when future aliens find our relics, they will know how it should have ended. If you mean lost person, then I would just live the rest of my life to the fullest. However, you said last man on Earth. I think you already know what I'm about to say. Sit and listen to the quiet. No humming power lines, vibration of refrigeration units, distant traffic hum, overhead planes. Just take in the absence until it's over. Get with all the women that apparently are still around for some reason. All those who said not if you were the last man on Earth are going to eat their words.